My life is just pain, man. Hello, everyone. Welcome to BayernNow, the ultimate Bayern Munich fan channel. Oh my God, my shirt is dirty. Almost like I slept in it. Yeah. Pain, brothers. Brothers. You know, that Jamaican accent. Brothers, man, I got pain for you. So, yeah, Yann Sommer. Looks like the deal is off. Gladbach's new director of football, their sporting director, Roland Verkes, released a statement saying exactly what's in the title. We will not let Yann Sommer go. We have also informed Bayern Munich about that. So there you go. Gladbach has officially informed Bayern that Yann Sommer will not be allowed to move to Munich this month. So not next month. Well, I guess we can sign him on a free and he joins us in the summer. Yann Sommer's been at Gladbach for like 10 years, almost as long as Neuer's been here. And they're not letting him go to a big club. Now he's going to end up at some bummy club making a little bit more money, where he could make a really decent amount of money for 2 years at Bayern up until 2025 and then leave. But no, Gladbach, you know, the top club with ambitions to finish in the top 15 are preventing him from moving. So that means the goalkeeper search back to zero. I mean, according to Florian Plettenberg, it's not all over. Roland Verkes told Bayern that Yann Sommer will not be released at this stage. Door is not 100% closed yet. There are conditions that have to be met. So maybe Gladbach looked through the market, didn't find a single goalkeeper. Nah, this is funny, man. I know Brazo's freaking stressed out here, man. Look at him. Look at Brazo, man. My man's like, damn, I haven't slept in 5 years. Oliver Kahn sitting there. Top Kahn, that's what I'm saying, man. He's not happy, man. Bro's like, I just came to freaking Qatar to chill, man. And now I got to find 10 new... Bro, he has not slept in years. Hey, bro, he aged like 5 years, man. This is funny. Dude, he aged. Oh, my God. Oh, Brazo, I feel bad for him because, yeah, it's like this is kind of just annoying. It's just Gladbach doing what they do, always screwing us somehow. We never win against them, and now look at this. So another irritating situation. There's some updates about Pavard I'll get into later, but yeah, he has that 44. Oh yeah, get 44-year-old Buffon. Right, yeah, get Gianluigi Buffon over here. Get him in. Get Emi Martinez. There's options out there. I think Bayern understand that we want a goalkeeper that speaks a few languages. Yann Sommer would speak German, so he can communicate with our back line. I think we just need a goalkeeper that speaks good English, and that's about it, man. Just need a goalkeeper that speaks English. So, no, this is annoying. All right, well, so who do we get now? Do we go back to Livakovic, try to get him? Do we try to get Szczesny from Juve? I don't know. It's just a seriously sickening situation. Or do we go and get someone young who's probably not going to be good for the short term for a month from now? You know, is that what we do? Because we are super lost right now, man. I'm lost. Let it go. Let it go. We're frozen in place, bro. We have no goalkeeper. Ulreich is going to be singing Frozen songs when Mbappe shoots because he's going to be unmoved. He's going to be planted in the spot. He's just going to be seeing shots go left, right, and center. God, man. I thought Sommer was a really good transfer, of course, given that it was less than $5 million we were paying for him. Because $5 million is a lot of money for a player that's, going to leave his club a few months after anyways, right? I don't know what we're going to do now. Yeah, I'm going to read the chat here. Livakovic, Nubello bust. Looks like we might need to go to Nubel and beg him and given to his demands, maybe. I want Kahn in goal over Ulreich. Yeah, you know what's crazy? Oliver Kahn said Ulreich is good. Weirdo. There's no point spending big on Sommer. He's already 34. Good point, right? You can't spend more than $5 million because that's a waste of money. Like $5 million for Sommer is a lot, but a little bit less I can understand. But man, it's just pain. $5 million max, exactly. Livakovic, $10 million. But the thing is, Livakovic for $10 million is the kind of money you'd spend on a goalkeeper that could be the future, right? So I think Bayern see Livakovic as an older goalkeeper. He's 27. I don't see 27 old as a goalkeeper, but according to every report I've read about Livakovic, they think he's older and more expensive, and they don't think he's worth it. If we go in for someone like Emi Martinez, I promise you it's going to be hard, only because of Aston Villa. They're not going to want to let him go. I mean, he's their main goalkeeper. Aston Villa, I'd argue, are in a similar position to Gladbach, where they want to get something out of their season and stay in the Premier League. So it's going to be hard, man. It's going to be super difficult. Yeah, either give in to Nubo's demands or sign Livakovic for how much Dynamo Zagreb want. I think we'd be negotiating that for a while, to be honest. And that's the problem. We're going to be negotiating. We got a game in 13 days against Leipzig. We got a game in a few days against Salzburg. So we are back. The season is about to begin. The players are in Doha, second training in Doha. And by the way, Pavard, some interesting news on Benjamin Pavard. There's contact between him and Barcelona. Yeah, baby. Barcelona, if you take Pavard from our hands and free us from Benjamin Pavard, we will forgive the remainder of the Lewandowski money you potentially owe us, whether it's add-ons or transfer fee. We will send you an extra $5 million to take Pavard. I'm tired of this guy. And you guys know my opinions on Pavard. I wouldn't mind him staying as long as he understood he wasn't that good. As long as he was humble, like, I know I'm not him. Like, if he woke up every day and knew he was bang average and would never be anything great, then I'd love him. Then I'd be like, yeah, Pavard, kind of like how I do with Stanisic. I know Stanisic ain't nothing, but I support him because he knows he's nothing. In his mind, deep inside his heart, he knows he's nothing. So, yeah, man. Yeah, dude. But yeah, Pavard arrived at the team hotel in Doha this morning. What time is it in Doha? I guess this evening. I don't know. For me, it's morning. It's still 10. Look how early I'm waking. I'm already scheduling my body to wake up earlier. You know, I woke up today. It's funny. My body legitimately, something's up, man. Because I woke up 2 seconds before my alarm went off. It's like, damn, what the hell? Because I tried to go back to sleep because I thought, it's too early. And then I realized it was 9. I woke up at 9. I got to go to the gym. Got some work to do. And weekends aren't fun for me. Like, other people go, ooh, weekends, gotta love them. I don't. I like every day. I like Mondays better than weekends because at least Mondays there's more things to do, more work to do. I enjoy that. Anyways, so Salihamidzic says, or not Salihamidzic, CF Bayern, Christian Falk says it remains to be seen whether Barca would be willing to pay a transfer in the summer or wait for free next year. So Pavard could potentially run down his contract. I think that's the worst case scenario for Bayern. Bayern will definitely try to sell him if he's not, renewing his contract. I believe Salihamidzic said, he wanted to keep Pavard, and he said the relationship between Pavard and Bayern is absolutely intact. A contract renewal beyond 2024 remains a possibility. Talks with the players' management have already taken place and will continue. Pavard is probably going to make demands like, I want to play at center back. He's going to say things like that, even though we all know he's not a center back. He's not even a right back. He's just a backup right back. He's also a backup center back. There's nothing wrong with, he's never going to start over De Ligt or Upamecano or Lucas Hernandez. That's just stupid. That just wouldn't happen. So you should just learn his place. All right? Learn your place, Benjamin Pavard. Your place is the kitchen. No, he's not a woman. I'm joking. I'm joking, boys. I'm joking. All right. Anyways, Pavard to Barcelona looks possible, and it's one of the few clubs I can actually see him going to because they're the only ones probably stupid enough to make that deal. All that is because of Neuer's irresponsible behavior and lack of discipline. Yeah, our captain did this. He's the reason we're screwed right now. He decided to take his 19-year-old broad to go skiing. What's next? Helicopters? When you got a tornado outside? Come on. Neuer did this to us. You're right. You're right, man. Neuer did this. We should blame Neuer. Sell that fraud Pavard and give the beast Bonasar the keys. Okay, damn. Neuer really put the club in this situation. True. There has to be some young Bundesliga 2 goalie who is decent. No, there's not. By the way, Pavard in Russia sounds like cooker. That's funny because I just said kitchen. Hey! Bayanalski. Of course, man. Georgesky. I know my Russians. You know what I'm saying? They getting a bad rep recently. I wonder why. But I know my Russian language. This YouTube channel needs more clout, man. Yeah, you guys need to share the channel. That's your way of saying your content is so good. We need 4 million people watching. Yeah, so Bill just said Bayern is still after Yann Sommer. Despite having been informed by Gladbach, they're unwilling to sell. At the moment, Bayern are offering 4 million. So 4 million versus Gladbach's 5 million. So I don't think the added money means anything to them. If Yann Sommer is unwilling to push his way out of Gladbach, which, by the way, if I was Yann Sommer, I'd do that. Like, I don't care about keeping a good rep with Gladbach. He never won nothing there. So let it go, man. Just tell him, hey, I need to leave. Like, you got to sell me. I don't care if you have a replacement. Bayern's a dream club for me. I need to go play for a top club like Bayern. Please, let me go. Let me go. And if they don't do that, then we know what it means. It means Yann Sommer did not fight for a Bayern move, which is the same as Newbell. Now you guys probably understand what Newbell's going through. I mean, it's still a risk for Sommer as well, because what if he comes to Bayern, makes money, and then his contract expires in 2025, and he's 30, almost 36, and it's the same thing. Like he's back to, where's the next club? Maybe that's what he's afraid of. He doesn't want to come here, and so he's willing to stay at Gladbach and just, be the number one for maybe another 4 years, because he could still renew his contract. There's nothing stopping him from just signing the extension, because Gladbach want to keep him. It's not like Gladbach want to, remove him and, and he's surplus to require me or anything like that. So, yeah, man, it's an interesting one. It's an interesting one. Kingsley Coman is back in team training, boys. Kingsley's back. Can't wait to sit on the bench. No, I want Kingsley to start, man. Oh, no. Pavard's training with our boy. Pavard, don't touch him, Matisse. Matisse Tell, please don't touch Pavard. We have Matisse de Ligt, Matisse Tell. I feel like we have another Matisse. I don't know. No, don't touch him. This training kit goes hard, by the way. I feel like buying this. You know what? Let me look it up. Bro, I'm telling you, the Adidas website is crazy. It's crack, man. Shop men. This is not it, right? Bayern. Oh my gosh, $90. Oh, bro, that third away kit, authentic, is $130, dude. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of money, man. Dude, I think it's kind of. Oh, there it is. It's $75. Oh man, it goes hard. This training top is crazy good. Isn't it super hot in Qatar? Why are they so yeah, why are they training with the long sleeves? It doesn't make sense. Dude, our training jerseys are crazy, man. They're good, all of them. Wait, there's an FC Bayern Samba shoe? Yo! Yo, this is hard. Nah, I gotta buy this. I went to Dick's Sporting Goods. I have Nikes because the Adidas didn't fit me. I believe they had these same ones, but they didn't have them in my size. Are these US sizes or European? I wear like size 12 and a half. I'd probably get 12 and a half just because of the toe. Oh my gosh, they got Real Madrid, Man United. I'm guessing Arsenal too. Yeah, Arsenal. Now the Bayern one's the hardest. This goes hard, man. The red and the black right here, the stripes. Ah, man, Adidas do it well. Does Nike have that? Buy first copy. I think Musiala is Muller's replacement. Oh, I read your first sentence and then I just filled it in. So Musiala is Muller's replacement. No, I don't think so. I think Musiala is just his own guy, you know? Oh, I guess if you mean position, yeah. I think Bayern should sign Kai Havertz in the summer. God damn, bro. What are you trying to kill me? Give me a heart attack? Well, I think Florian Wirtz is going to come to Bayern one way or the other. It's just a fact. Wirtz is, bro, it's just such a perfect marriage. Florian, Bayern, it's like the perfect unity, man. There's no way he doesn't come to Bayern. Are you still confident against PSG after Neuer was injured? Well, if we don't get a backup, then we going to lose. We're going to lose. Now, shamelessly, still say we're going to win. I'll be like, nah, we going to win. We not going to lose. Deep inside, you know what I feel. So when I'm over here propping Bayern, when we going to have Nubel and Ulreich can go, just know I'm obviously capping. So, yeah, man, don't forget to like, share, and comment. Yeah, that helps the channel grow. Vitz is coming. Is going to come after the Euros. I actually feel that way too. No, I think we could get him before the Euros because his value might go up if he starts for Germany. Imagine Vitz and Musiala in the same team. So could be a wicked combination. But now I'm focused on the goalkeeper, who we don't have, and Gladbach aren't willing to allow Sommer to go because they don't have a replacement. Or maybe we're not offering enough money. We're offering $4 million according to Bild. So we are in a screw situation, aren't we? Like it's screwy, man. It's screwy. George's dad already confirmed that he will stay till at least the Euros. Oh yeah, that's what I mean. Well, I mean, that doesn't mean we can't get him a month before or sign him and he's still at Gladbach. And yeah, so that's good. See, I respect that. Florian Wirtz being at Gladbach for literally 2 more years is so good for him because he's going to be 21. Dog, that's so smart. Don't leave 19 and go to Real Madrid and sit on the bench anyway. Nah, still stay at Gladbach or Leverkusen. And next thing you know, you do another great season. Your value goes up. You can make more money when you eventually move. So it's very smart from Florian Wirtz. He signed a 7-year deal, and that was very smart from, or a 5-year deal in 2022. And yeah, man, it's good for him. I'm actually happy about that. He should stay at Gladbach for as long as he can. Anywho's, we are, headed towards the end of the stream here. Make sure you smash the like button if you haven't. Martinez to Bayern. I would not mind Emi Martinez, bro. We just play every game for penalties if we had him. Emi Martinez has the temperament to play for Bayern. And I don't know why he never played for Arsenal like that. Yeah, I think if we go in for him, it'd be the best goalkeeper signing we could make. In fact, I'm not going to lie, man. Oh, Sommer's plan is to play the second half of the season at Bayern and ideally win all 3 trophies. Why couldn't Ulreich have that mentality, man? Ulreich's sitting here like a little puss out here talking about, I don't know what's going to happen. Dude, come on, take a risk. Beyond the summer, he's hoping for fair competition with Manuel Neuer. He believes he can prevail. Sommer respects Neuer, but doesn't fear him. Oh my gosh. Why can't give this mentality to Ulreich? I mean, not give that to him too, because Ulreich is he's just a do-a-job merchant, man. We put him in to do a job. But when it comes down to it, he won't choke in big games. That Dylan Danish chokehold. Yann Sommer is determined to join Bayern. Khabib. Yeah, that Khabib chokehold. Yeah, he would choke. All right, Yann Sommer is determined to join Bayern despite interest from English, Italian, and Spanish clubs. Sommer's grateful to Gladbach, but playing for Bayern is very attractive to him. He wants to compete for trophies domestically and in Europe. Well, that was before, the Gladbach sporting director just said, we're not, letting him go. It could be a tactic from Gladbach to get more money out of Bayern and to make us feel anxious, which will fail because we've been here, done that, right? So we're just gonna have to wait and see, right? Because the club needs to figure this out tomorrow, the day after. Like, we don't have time. We have to start getting a goalkeeper that can start training with the team. That's a big part. Because we can't have a goalkeeper that comes in and starts the next game and he doesn't even know his teammates' first names. We need communication from the goalkeeper. Imagine he's coming to claim a cross. He forgets Upamecano's first name. Black guy. Like, that might be awkward. It might be ox. He just forgets Upa's name and just, black guy. White dude. I don't know. Sign Kane or extend Chupo? Well, obviously sign Kane because Kane's better than Chupo. I'm sorry. I know we love Chupo, but, he's having a purple patch in form, and I hope it continues to the rest of the season. But there's a reason he's 33 and never played for or never started for a top club because he's not a world-class footballer. I don't mind Chupo. This is toothpaste, brothers. Yeah, I'm a bit messy when I, brush my teeth. You know what I'm saying? I just be drooling. I'm so distracted when I do something like brush my teeth. I'm just sitting there like, I'm too messy with it, man. Nah, dude, no way Bayern are spending 100 million on a 31-year-old. Who'd be we would. You think Bayern? Oh my gosh, we are petty to a certain degree. We want Levy to know we can replace you, and we want to set a standard for the other players that, hey, if you leave us, don't think you're this crazy bowler we can't replace. It'd be a really good statement signing from Bayern. It'd be good, and I think Kane is 29, so he's gonna be. Wait, how old is he now? I typed Kane and some wrestler showed up. Man, Harry Kane. He's 29. God damn, he's going to be 30? Yeesh. I'd love Kane, but I don't think he's coming to us. He has a terrible mentality. He spent his best years at Spurs winning nothing, and he was comfortable doing so. Man City wanted him. If he was at City, then we'd probably be talking about Haaland this day. Haaland would have probably joined us. Think about it. Haaland joining Bayern would have been. I know people think we can't get Dortmund players, and Haaland, he wouldn't join Bayern because you Dortmund respect. No, Haaland's going to think about the money he's going to make, and that's going to entice him. And also, the release clause would have been cheap for Bayern. Also, there's no way we're paying 100 million for Kane at 30. Nah, we're going to squeeze 50 million out. Like, we're gonna do it. Don't worry. If we were to do it, I don't think we will though. But I think it would be something Bayern wouldn't mind doing. But I don't think they will because Kane is a weak mentality weirdo that wants to remain at a club that will never win anything. Look how they're struggling against Portsmouth. Bruh, how are you struggling against a mouth? They barely won that. So, it is what it is. Haaland at Bayern, let's go. I mean, he'd still come to Bayern because I think Haaland's agent, or he has the same agent as De Ligt. So they got the same. And we're good with Mino Raiola's client, or Raffaella Pimenta. Yeah, she took over, for the agent side of things. She knows ball, very smart. No wonder Mino Raiola picked her. If you watch the Pogba documentary, that woman is smart, man. She's a ruthless businesswoman. So, yeah, it might. I think it's easier to deal with her clients now because Mino was a mean man. He was mean. He'd come out and criticize the club and then sell the player. Like Mino was a different kind of beast. So, yeah, Raffaella might be better to work with for Haaland. And I don't think any of Mino Raiola's agents or players will leave because, they have a great relationship. Why would they leave the agency if they're getting them the best deals and all that? I don't think we would have gotten De Ligt as easily if Mino was still alive because he would have made it pay, boy. So, yeah, man, we might have an easier time getting Haaland if we want it in the future. The wages won't be as insane. So, well, if you keep scoring, that's $1 million every week you're adding, or $1 million every year you're adding. Julian Alvarez would be good too. Dude, I wouldn't mind Alvarez on loan. Imagine, City would do it too. If we told City, hey, we're going to play him more than you do, City would do it. But I think Pep is scared that Haaland could get injured at an important point of the season, and then, he's not going to have his main guy. Haaland, Bayern Haaland. I don't know, man. It's interesting. Do you think Madrid can steal Davies? I already talked about this. No. It's like, do you expect Real Madrid to sell Valverde or Vinicius? No. So why would you expect Bayern to sell Davies? There's Madrid fans that think, what if Man City come in for Valverde? Maybe he might turn his head. No, he wouldn't. Because they know what they have with each other. There's a reason Alaba stayed here for so long. There's a reason Ribéry stayed here for so long. So Bayern would treat Davies the same way Barcelona treat Pedri. They're not going to let Pedri just go, unless they become bankrupt, which is likely, super likely, because Barca's broke. So we're not going to sell Davies. We're not going to sell Musiala. It's weird to think that. What if Liverpool come in for him? And, would Musiala really leave knowing he's the top guy at Bayern to Liverpool to go play for Jurgen Klopp? No. He knows what he has at Bayern. He knows the consistency we bring. The money we'll offer will continue to increase, right? So Bayern, we don't sell, because we get money. We have gotten offers from Müller and never accepted them. Schweinsteiger could have left us a few seasons before he went to United. And we let him go when he was 31. We sucked all the good years out and then sent him over to Man United. So we got to reasonably think about, did Philip Lahm ever leave us? It's not like they weren't better than our generation. Nah, Philip Lahm, one of the best right backs of all time. Yet he stayed, and he was linked to clubs and moves, but it just never materialized. And that's what's going to happen. Musiala is going to be linked to everyone because he's a good player. Davies is going to be linked to everyone because he's a good player. Real Madrid, they know Real Madrid would have to really be stupid to try to upset Bayern because we have a good relationship with them. And they don't want to make an enemy out of a club that's as competent as them. Florentino Perez knows, man. Imagine, think about it from his perspective. Florentino Perez would have to, I know we compete with Real Madrid, but you got to remember that the two clubs are very friendly with each other. Even though we compete all the time and we're always fighting, it feels like every game against Real Madrid is just do or die, right? You got to really see a bigger picture. Real Madrid know we're friends. They know we're friends. They're not going to want to upset Bayern because if they upset Bayern, we won't want to be friends with them. Just simple as that. And then they know we're a competent club, so we're going to ruin them. They'll want a young player, and we'll go in before them and toxicify the young player's mind. And Madrid, we're going to be in constant battles. Whoever they're linked to, we're going to try to get one of their good links, man. We're always going to try to one-up them somehow. And we will. It's just inevitable. Maybe they won't have enough money, or they were a little bit late to sign the player and we got him first. And then for the rest of their lives, they know this player became world-class. And Bayern will try until they get a world-beating player, world-class, top-class, one of the best players in the world of all time, just as long as they know they got it from Madrid. So Madrid don't want an enemy out of Bayern. They want a friend. So you got to understand it from Real Madrid's perspective. They would not want to upset Bayern Munich and, try to upset, bring Davies in. They only brought Alaba in because Alaba said, well, my contract's out and I'm going to Madrid. But even, I think if Alaba was if it was a thing where, Alaba was 26 and Madrid wanted him, Madrid would first of all ask Alaba, do you want to come? And Alaba would be like, all right, maybe. Just ask Bayern first, because there's always going to be that respect, right? Because he had a contract at Bayern at that age. Madrid would come to Bayern, hey, we want Alaba and he's open to the move, but he wants us to ask you first because he respects the club, because all our players respect the club. We never really have snakes, right? And Toni Kroos was an anomaly. Toni Kroos wanted money. We couldn't give it to him. We said no, and we sold him to Real Madrid. Like, that's different, because Kroos initiated the movement and Bayern accepted the move. And Toni Kroos wasn't the world-beating player he became, so it was easier for us to let him go. We knew the potential. We just made a mistake by not giving him the money he wanted. But Madrid asked Bayern, hey, do you want to let him go? And Bayern are going to say no. What's Madrid going to do? Like, start fighting with Bayern? No, they're just going to they're going to take the L. It's the same way we would go in. We tried to get Valverde from Real Madrid, even when Valverde wasn't playing as well, and people were starting to doubt him. And Madrid said no, and we stopped. Like, we'll do it to a team like Juventus, because we don't believe, though. We'll do it to Barcelona, like upset them. We'll say, when was the last time we had a sly comment come out about Real Madrid? Like, even about referees. Like, you would think, from a club that's been screwed with referees against Real Madrid, we would say something about Real Madrid buying refs. Never! You'll see the Dons, Florentino, and Brazo probably smoking cigars together, because they know you're a G, I'm a G. Let's G's coming together. The Godfather, the Goodfellas, in the same room, the Dons. That's it, man. The head of the crime families. If it's like a Man City, we wouldn't want to upset Man City either. Look how good our relationship with City is, and look how cheap we got Sané. They would have tried to make us pay $1 billion for Sané, even though he had an injury, and Sané would have been trying to make his way out, and Bayern would have had to pay like $80 million. We ended up paying 45. Like, bro, you got to have good relationships, and it's important not to upset clubs that you have good relationships with, that are also competent. That's the key. They're competent. Bayern is a competent club, so we ain't selling Davies. Mo is a new member. Again, I guess you renewed the membership. Thank you to Mo for becoming a channel member. If you guys want to become part of the Club Ultras, you can join using the join button. I appreciate all the members, man. We got a lot now, so it allows me to keep paying for StreamYard to keep streaming. So I'm literally investing all the member money to pay for the subscription to allow me to make the content. Havertz can play any attacking position. Center forward, winger, striker. I don't want Havertz. Sorry. Don't. Levy is gone. Stop imagining. Who's imagining? Imagine Levy extend the contract and we can see Levy ex Mane. Man, that'd be a terrible link-up. I'm not going to lie. Lewandowski's kind of starting to decline. You're starting to see him, get slower visibly, and that was always expected. He's almost 35, so Barcelona spent $50 million for a 35-year-old because they lost Messi and they wanted a high-profile signing to replenish their Messi loss. That's as simple as that. Lewandowski will never be known for his time at Barcelona. He won't win La Liga. I don't think he's going to. I don't think Barcelona are starting to show the cracks that were always there, but they were just overperforming defensively and offensively for a few months. But now they're starting to concede and draw some games. So you're going to start seeing Levy drop form a little bit, not too much. We already made our money. They owe us $5 million, if he scores a certain amount of goals for the next 3 seasons. So, yeah. Vicha is a baller. I'd want that. I wouldn't mind. Need to buy a new goalkeeper. Ulreich is no good. That's true. Barca can't win La Liga. Yeah, I just think it's Real Madrid lost. Oh, hell nah, bruh. Madrid, I'm banking on you winning. Villarreal, though, away from home. Barcelona, I mean, it's close. It's too early to even consider who can win that. But Barca play Atletico Madrid. They're not going to win that. Like, Simeone's going to park every bus you've ever seen in your life. They lost Cunha, but they're still, like, super hard to beat. I don't know how they still employ Diego Simeone. The day Atletico Madrid start playing counter-attacking, counter-pressing, counter-attacking football with high pace, high physicality is going to be a crazy day in the history of mankind, bro. So, all right, boys. Thank you everyone so much for watching. Before the people that watch the stream after start complaining about the length, I got to get out of here, man. Thank you, Mia San Mia, and peace. Ramsdale in the summer now.